What's up, YouTube? Exhaustion again when it comes to venting. When we're projecting emotions and different things out of our body, again, we attract it. It just comes back. Like they would say, a hater dude will marry a hater chick and have hater kids. It's same thing for anything. Athletic dude, athletic chick, the likelihood is increased. So when we vent certain emotions, whatever it is, you gotta realize, like, if you're doing things business minded, everything, if you're only giving out a business energy, everything's just gonna come back business. Everything will come back that way. So you'll have a business wife, business kids, everything will be business. And then again, too, like when it comes to venting and exhaustion, you could say, like, because with alcohol or any substance, you're bringing out what's already there. That looseness, that happiness, that all that fun-lovingness, all that, or that pent-up anger or whatever it is that you're trying to bring out that's there, that you're trying to exhaust. You're basically like manually exhausting that energy. Like manually giving it off. Just pretty much just giving it away. And not in a way where it's going to come back to you. It's going to come back to you in pieces. It's not going to come back to you all at once. It's not in a holistic manner. Again, if you're attacking the whole system with sugars, like alcohol, like that, you're going to have to balance it. Everything's chemical. It's like anybody that goes through any drug thing. To go through the high, you got to go through the low. You're playing with alchemy. Every time you attach any thought to a chemical, whether it's depression or whatever, you're playing with alchemy. That's alchemistry. So this is all alchemy. This is just all knowing the alchemy. So when you're having a kid, you have to know the alchemy. You have to know your house, know your deck of cards, all the cards you have in you, know what to play. You don't want to play what you don't want to play when you don't want to play it. It's that simple. Like, you just got to know your hand. You just got to know what you have here, what you have inside you. Instead of just, 52 car pickup or whatever. It's pretty much what's going on. So we're just venting kids in an unconscious way. So when we say someone has passed on, or if we feel someone pushing on us trying to come into our reality, they're just on the other side of the breath. That's really all it is. Again, the body is the door for the breath. And externally, we vent, we get the physical. If we look at it in a certain temperature, we can see the breath. We can see it in a denser form in an external way. Internally, much more difficult. Internally, much more difficult. You feel it. You feel the door being pushed. But seeing it, not many can see light that light. So when we talk about somebody that's dead or trying to push through us, that is passed over, or they're beyond, or they're through this doorway, past that void point, they're just on the other side of the breath. When someone dies, they're just on the other side of the breath, on the other side of the door, pretty much. It's just that simple. You have to look at the body more so as a door. Renting. I was saying this the other day, and then somebody posted on my wall. It's just funny, like how, renting. You come through, parents are conduits. So just know everything that you vent, everything that you give off is what you attract. Like they say, what you're seeking is seeking you and all that good stuff. So whoever you are attracting or seeking, whatever, that person, that energy, the physics in a physics sense, is going to eventually come to you at some point, eventually. So you just have to know what you're attracting. You have to know what you're giving off. So when you have kids and you're slinging kids, you have to know what that energy is made out of. People think I'm so against having kids, but just be totally real with your whole being when you're going through the whole act. Everything leading up to that moment. Are you being beastly? It's devilish. That's why they call it horny. So are you being beastly? The beast element is there, of course. But is it beastly through and through? Are you raping one another? What is the case? What is going on? What wave are we creating that we all have to handle here? That we're all going to have to either ride over, jump over something, or it's going to crash into us. We're all creating waves when we do this because it's a busted world created by nuts. Check out the book. It's a solid 20 pages, if that. because you don't need much. So yeah, just promoting the book.